would you look at that? Another nuclear fallout. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to the wonderfully fantastic Surviving the Aftermath. This game has been really fun so far, and I'm appreciative of the opportunity to try the new and recent updates. Very good. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Holy crap, what's going on? Specialists are ready for action, and more things are ready for deployment, as, of course, we need to gather supplies before the gathering storm. I guess we'll try to send our scout back. Looks like he's got quite a bit of material for us, but let's go ahead and send him back only after we've discovered some things. Maybe it'll be useful for us upon his return. Ooh, some parts there, or rather tools, that'll help us to build a little bit more. Excellent. Well, welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Appreciate you all smashing the like button and hanging out with me for some more of this wonderful game. We're going to try to swing around this polluted lake here and see what's over on this side. More bandit camps. We'll be sure to clear those out eventually. Let's head back to our colony and continue to proceed. We're on day 18 now, and a second fallout is approaching, and we'll have something to deal with here very soon. Malnutrition is starting to increase too at the camp. Unfortunately, well, we're having to harvest early because of the impending doom coming our way from the nuclear fallout. So very shortly, we're going to have to try to gather some more resources for food. Luckily, we have fish, we have trappers, we have corn and potatoes going, so there's a good variety there. But we're also researching the communal eating, which finished as well, so that'll help us to make some more food here very shortly. Let's also go with the advanced farms too, so that way we can make more food. That'll be a good thing for us. 2 colonists malnourished, that's going to be a continuous thing. Let's see if we can also build ourselves a cooking center. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a cookhouse. Well, we're also going to need something to make wood out of that too, so we'll have to try to build something. Well, we'll wait until after the fallout then, because we're going to probably end up losing a few people, maybe to radiation sickness. I hope not, but it is possible. So we'll continue to swing on the way back to camp here with our researcher and our scavenger. Alright, so as soon as the fallout clears, we're going to try to build something to create logs for us, like, what would you call it, firewood from logs, so that way we can continuously work our cookhouse, but we're going to need a few more colonists for that, so we need like 3 or 4 people living here in order for it to be fully successful. Let's go ahead and move some work areas here for everything. And the nuclear fallout has arrived once again. Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting time, I'd say. Wow, I can't believe how full our storage pallets are getting too. I guess it's just kind of just like a few pallets put together. Looks like 9 pallets that are just put down on the ground where everything's piled up. So I guess it makes sense. Alright, overworld. Specialists are ready for action again. More of the tools there. And more of the... finally, iodine pills. Perfect. Although we might be a little late returning to Raptoria with those. Glory to Raptoria, by the way, down below in the comments section. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you get this via the Epic Game Store, too, if you'd like to download this one yourself. Let's go ahead and fire, I guess, these people, because... ooh, the harvests were about done. Very nice. I'm really proud of our people for doing that. We pretty much harvested as soon as the alert came up for there being a nuclear fallout. So let's get some more people trained here at the hospitals to get them out of there as soon as possible. We have a few people who are irradiated. 1 out of 2, 0 out of 2, 0 out of 2. Okay, we have a little extra capacity, though. The problem with nuclear fallout comes afterwards. And look at this. We actually have ourselves a new specialist approaching here, Rico, who seems to be a very good... scout. He's a very good scout. +5 exploration on him. And excellent. A lot more people to work our jobs. This is exactly what we wanted to see, though bad timing on their part. Well, let's go ahead and accept them into the camp. Alright, very nice. So let's go ahead and see if we can try to get some of our people working ASAP on some of this stuff. I guess we'll just wait until the disaster is over. I don't think we have any homeless, do we? I don't see any. We have a malnourished, a few irradiated. Let's make sure we've got all of our tents here fully occupied, so that way we can try to get everyone back on their feet as soon as possible. Back to the world map. And we also have another person here to send out into the world for an exploration job. Looks like there's more parts there. Let's go ahead and have our boy swing by the I guess the pharmacy or whatever this is. Nice. Okay, let's continue to gather materials from that place, and let's have our scout go out there. Where is he? There he is. Rico, our scout. Nice. Send the world map. There we go. Okay, Rico can move 7 places. Awesome. Let's go start exploring around us. Perfect. Research. Excellent. You can still bring in 200. The only benefit to scientists and such is that they bring in just more materials. Same with scavengers. They bring in more physical materials. As we're scientists bring an actual... oh, wow, there's a lot of decontamination that has to be done here. Oh boy, we're going to have to get some people on that. Okay, how are we doing with the irradiated? 2, 4, 6... And it looks like there's space for 2 more occupants, so we're going to have to worry about that. Okay. Well, at least food is increasing. We are seeing more food coming into the camp. That's great. Let's send our scout... Should we come back? I think we'll come back after we grab that. Let's have our scout go and immediately start getting us some research points. We have 652 currency, too. So we'll have to earn the trust of other factions around us in order to start really trading. Takes us a while, but we'll get there soon. Alright, I think it'll be a good idea for Satoshi to come back right to the camp, so let's make sure we do that. Okay, let's see. So we have 6 people who are irradiated, 2, 4, 6, so we have 2 more spaces. Good thing we built all these medical tents. Looks like, actually... there's a few... Yep, there's a few open spaces. We'll be better with those iodine pills, so hopefully Satoshi comes home soon. We have a small group at the gate. +4 colonists or -4 medicine. Well, let's welcome them in. Oh, man. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, good. They also brought us corn, tools, and 4 colonists, too. Yep, good. That's what we wanted. Although they're probably sick and they're going to overwhelm our medical system. We'll see how it works. So far, so good. How are we doing on homes? I wonder if there's a way to see... That's kind of overlapping, that thing. I can't see exactly how many... 29 is our total population. And each of these holds 6. And do we have... Oh, wait a minute. If we only have 4 of the... Oh, we have 5. Okay. That makes sense. Woo! Okay. Well, that's good news. The catastrophe is over. So let's get Satoshi right back to the camp. And let's continue to research. And let's continue to grab parts, too. Awesome. Alright, he can come right straight back to the colony, too. Okay, we got some more research to do. Let's get people... First of all, let's slow things down. We got a lot of recovery to do now with all these extra people. We have 2 potato fields and 2 corn fields, so let's go ahead and get started on that right away. God, the contamination here is crazy. I don't know how I feel about this contamination constantly being a thing in the game. I guess it's because of nuclear fallout recently, but it just seems like a pain in the neck to constantly do that. However, it might be a good idea to build a facility that can take care of that. There's got to be something like that that can take care of it. Alright, let's build a giant farm field there and see if we can clear the pollution soon enough. We're going to have to do some research to get down that way. I'm assuming it's probably under colony. Yeah, hazmat engineering, so we're going to have to get down there soon. Let's make a beeline to that, because that's going to be really a pain in the neck. And also to help us to unlock the tenement building, which will help to increase people's quality of living. So that's good. Alright, 4 people are malnourished. We're still working on that. We have 2... oh man, we're just going to have to decontaminate everything. Jeez. I don't know if there's a way to actually decontaminate the actual ground without the environmental center. No, there's no way to do it without it. Okay, let's see. Decontaminate the water sites. Alright, we have 4 free hands to work on some stuff for us. That's probably going to go towards farming to keep everybody alive after this giant double disaster. But that's what happens. That's probably the worst case scenario for us. Could have been double nuclear fallouts, and we did just fine. So let's actually build a cookhouse now to make the most of that food. And I guess we'll put the cookhouse here. Right near the entrance. Near the homes. And we'll probably extend our neighborhood down here closer to the gate. Probably a good idea to keep everyone, you know, at the gate for any sort of attacks. We could... I think we can actually build some guard towers and stuff, too, and have people get to those as well. Okay, well, malnourishment, I still want to increase that. I wish I could... that's indicated by just a head, I suppose? Well, we're trying to do everything we can. Well, we need to get that cookhouse up so we can start making some meals. Also, one thing I forgot about was not only the cookhouse, but the lumber yard. No, the logging camp. Yeah, I wish there was just one building, and I wish the cookhouse could just make their own firewood from the logs. It'd be kind of nice if they could chop wood. That way you would require one less building, so it'd be less to build. 'Cause it's pretty easy to make firewood, right? Like, pretty easy indeed. Okay, we'll build that over there, and we'll start logging from this area nearby. We'll move things later if we need to. And let's have our boy head right back to camp. And our researcher He's our researcher now. Grab the last of those. Yeah, nice. Okay, back to camp. Alright, the cookhouse is complete. Beautiful. Now, what are we making? Veggie meals? We want to do a mixed meal. Yeah, both vegetables and meats. We're bringing in meats for both the fish and also the trapping. Communal living has been completed. Good. Yeah, we're going to go down that decontamination line right away. We're getting that hazmat stuff. So let's go centralized repairs or remembrance. Let's go repairs just in case another disaster hits. And then we'll immediately go for hazmat. Although that requires power, doesn't it? Damn. So we're going to have to get that too. Where else is power? Surge protectors. Ooh, weapon crafting. There we go. Now we can start making weapons. There's so many things to upgrade now in this game. Must be under production that there's electricity. There it is, wind power 1. But our boy's going to have to come back with some stuff for the power. Eventually, the parts in order to build the power. So we'll research the environmental station and build it. And then we'll start supplying it with power. Let's see. He'll give us components or parts. Let's go with, well, we seem to have plenty of parts. So let's go with components. Thank you, sir. Okay, so now we've got parts and components in the map, but no rare metals just yet. We'll have to work on that a little bit later. Jeez, I can't believe how many decontamination things we have to do. Yeah, we need to get that environmental station up, like, ASAP. I can't believe how much this, like, overtakes the area. And we need more workers again. I can't believe it. Okay, let's go ahead and have you start cutting down trees. Probably opposite of the trapper. So we'll start cutting down over here so we can make more farm fields. And then if we need to, we'll move that building somewhere else where we can do forestry. The forester building regrows trees and takes up a bit more space, so it's good to keep it away from base. Oh, good. At least our iodine pills are back. And let's head north. More bandit camps. Okay. Yes, we need to choose a crop here. Let's go with more potatoes. It'll give us more volume for food. And we'll start with one person on that, and we'll eventually add to that as soon as we've got better homes. People will start to have more children, which will then, of course, allow us to get a higher population, though we will need to educate them. That's another thing we want to do later in the game. Looks like the centralized repairs are done. Actually, let's hold off on hazmat engineering. We'll do that in the next one, now that we're almost there. Let's try to improve ourselves with... ooh, the stockpile increases its storage, and then we can do wind power, which in my opinion has been much more beneficial than solar power, because the wind can blow day and night, but the sun only is during the daytime. Though it generates more power, but it's not as useful unless you can actually store it. Look at all the stuff we've got to decontaminate. My goodness. Alright, we'll bring our other guy back. We'll let those two rest up for a while. It seems like they were both out for a while. Excellent. More research. There's 400 there, too. So that'll bring us up around 600-700. Perfect. And how are we doing at the cookhouse now? We have literally no logs being provided. Actually, that's not true. Logs are being made now. What is this water symbol, though? Water consumption -2. I don't think that building consumes water, does it? Do we need more water to be produced in order for that building to function? That'd be the first time I've ever seen that before. Let's build this somewhere where we can provide with a little bit more water. You see a group of bandits approaching. We have ourselves a battle. Let's see. Tell them to come and take it. That's right. Come and take it, you nerds. Let's slow down time here so we can actually see a battle. And let's get someone to our gate. I wonder if we can have our people fight. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, the raiders just got destroyed, dude. 3 military Humvees full of people pulling up, and the gate has stood firm. Beautiful. Get wrecked. It'd be nice if we got something out of that, too. Like, it's quite obvious we could easily get, like, for example, you know, cars or spare parts, metal, that type of thing. Okay, back to do research. Good. This game's taking a lot longer to play, which is nice, because really the end game of the game was to reach whatever you were trying to build to basically automate your camp, and once everything was automated, you never really had to do anything anymore. Man, look at all that toxicity. 4 colonists now malnourished. Gates being repaired, good. Oh, the health was at 79%. That was pretty good. We destroyed 3 main vehicles and did a really good job. By the way, I like how the contamination now is not just like nuclear waste, but also like venting stuff out of the ground. Like it just makes it seem a little bit more ominous or something. Where did that other construction site go for that water? Oh, there. I think I put it down somewhere. Is it not there? Let's put another one over here. That one will only produce 8. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and get some extra water. Yeah, no. Water status, water shortage. Consumption -2, but this says... Huh. I guess I didn't realize certain buildings required that. It's news to me. Beautiful. And we got about 1,000 silver coins pretty soon. Still want to keep this guy here just in case we're really needing more colonists, so that's why we're keeping all of them here. All the protectors and such. We could send a few of the guys back to camp, though. Or out of the camp. Let's send you back to the world map, and you back to the world map. Both are ready to go. Ah! Dan the Mystery Man Van Gogh. Let's see. Food or plastics? Let's do food. And he gives us +3 carrots. Alright, well that was a scam, but it's always worth trying with him. Back to the world map. More research. And let's start taking on some of these folks. Does it tell us what's there? That could be metal, that could be really anything. So let's go beat him up. And let's send our doctor to the direct east and see what's over there. Alright, back to the map. Okay. So we definitely need to solve this malnutrition problem, but also we need to solve the water problem, which I thought was solved by us building another water well over here. We could also build the, what is it, the water collector, which needs to be built out on the lake, which we could easily put next to, like, for example, the fishing post. So maybe we could put it, like, right here, I guess. That's a good spot for it. That'll gather water for us directly from the lake. Seems like this building still has a water shortage. Strange. What if I pause the building and then resume it? Does the building need water directly connected to it? Clean drinking water for the colonists. Water storage. Stores and distributes water for buildings within a small area. That might be new. That might be a new mechanic that I hadn't seen before. Maybe certain buildings need to have storage for water. Which I guess makes sense for the cookhouse. It would need water in order to boil certain things. Let's give that a try. Could be a new mechanic. And a good thing we have extra water, because if we get new visitors to the camp, we'll have more people ready to go. Alright, unfortunately we're getting very low on food, even though we've got a lot of people out there working on gathering food. Go beat these guys up. Oh yeah, he has the hunting rifle, doesn't he? Oh, maybe he dropped that off. But the rifle could increase the security of the gate. It actually seems automatic too, so maybe the weapons have made our gate stronger. I wonder if there's a way to see that. I don't see the guns stored anywhere. Strange. Specialist ready for action on the main map. Nice. Okay, we have more tools. That's a really good thing to find. We are down to 36 tools, so it'll be a good thing to have extras ready. Let's head this way. We'll continue to scout it out. Okay, let's make this a high priority too to construct. Looks like everyone's done bringing over materials. Malnourishment here and there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of whoever's working in that building for now, just to have extra people working on transportation. And then we'll have another water collector ready to go too. Oh good, the water tower is complete, and it is supplying the building with food, or with water, which now they can make food, which should hopefully solve the malnutrition problem. And I believe actually produces much more food as well. How do you rate the difficulty of managing food and water? I'd say it's pretty easy so far. Okay, let's see. Nothing on the world map yet. Oh, we'll send the doc south to go grab some more iodine pills. We've dropped off a few of those, 14. So that's pretty good. Oh, we have another car here, too. Excellent. Looks like it's actually in good shape, so we won't have to repair it too much. But first, I want to explore the map. And then we'll worry about cars. Go back and grab that iodine. Okay. Yeah, we got to get power and other stuff up now, so let's focus on wind power. Got to get those research done now. We got tons of points to spend thanks to the doctor and our other scout bringing in quite a bit. Be nice if we could hire a specialist too. I wonder if we could arm him. We can rename them, but it doesn't look like we can actually give them weaponry. But I'm keeping this guy on standby just in case some nuclear irradiated bear comes through. Don't want that to happen. Ah, good. More food is being made. We're actually producing meals now, and they're being consumed right away. Which is why we have, like, none in production. So we'll have to do something about line cooks or something so we can hire another person. Specialist ready to go again. Let's continue to scout. Let's go west, east, sorry. And west with our, actually we'll just go north with this guy. We'll try to explore north, east, and south at the same time. More research. And good for the doctor. 2 buildings polluted. We're still waiting for decontamination to take place. So I'm hoping once we get rid of this pollution here, it seems like we permanently make pollution here at the outhouses, so it might be a good idea to keep those near the actual decontamination station. Let's focus on energy storage too, so that way we can store power overnight. And let's see if we can at least get some electricity up so we can get the energy thing up. So this produces 14, so this will be a good start for us. So let's build this near the farms. And let's try to build 2 of these. Just to get us started. 14 each, right? That's great. So we at least need to get the energy going for the environmental station. And back to the world map we go. Okay, let's get some more research. And then we'll get some iodine pills on the way back. Okay, we're out of tools there. But there are tools here. We can get those on the way back as well. Eventually, these guys are going to come back to base by hand, so when we're exploring at the start, we just want to see what's around us. Then we can start building the outposts to drop off materials and have those returned immediately back to base, which is pretty cool. Ah, perfect. Double research. Wonderful. Well, that should give us probably over, what is that, 400 each? Yeah, like 600 plus 500? Wow, okay. That's another 1,000 research right there. So that's going to really help us out with some of the late game items. And then we're going to have to research that environmental station now. Oh wait, energy storage is halfway done. So that'll be our next thing. And we might want to start working on better homes and gardens. So let's go ahead and build some nice tenement buildings near the entrance. Let's see. I want to leave this area for farming. That's really fertile soil. And this would be better for our environmental station. So let's build some homes up here. Since it is kind of in a somewhat polluted area. We're going to probably have the environmental station focus on that first. And then we could turn this whole area into homes after it's all been cleaned out. And there's also underground plastic and metal there. So that's good. That'll bring us a continuous supply once automation has begun. Okay, let's go east here. And then we'll try to swing back and grab any other materials. Yep, looks like everything's pretty much bandit camps at this point, so... So 640, 990, beautiful. Doc should be done with the research here in like one more run. Beautiful. This guy can just gobble up research like no tomorrow. Wow, we have as much money as we do science points. That's big brain. Oh, a pandemic now. Uh-oh. Well, the only thing to worry about with the pandemic is having, I think, antibiotics? Or maybe it's medicine. I think it's antibiotics. But I'm not as afraid of that. I don't think that... Oh, I can't remember if that ruins the crops or not. That could have changed. But anyway, let's figure out the next thing, which is going to be our colony cleanup. So hazmat engineering is perfect. Rubber scrubbers will be after that, and it'll increase cleaning by 20%. Beautiful. Alright, good. Wind turbine is complete. Excellent. Let's build ourselves some power storage in the terms of a battery rack. And we'll store that next to the area here. Next to the windmills. We'll probably end up building some windmills down there soon. And it looks like we have some visitors. Ah, Rosie the Riveter is here. Good. She's a specialty of scavenging. Let's go ahead and allow you in. Oh, was it a scam? Wait, what happened? All in this stuff. Okay, I guess somebody tried to attack us. Like, jumped out of the woods and tried to... Okay. Wow, that lasted so quickly. Looks like Rosie took a little bit of a hit to her health, so let's leave her here for a little while. Alright, so the pandemic should hit. Man, it's crazy how often disasters strike. 1,400 research. I think we'll grab those tools and come on back. I think, actually, we'll have this guy start beating up all of the bandits around us. So it probably would be a good idea to grab those tools and then head home, and then we'll go counterclockwise. Okay, more research in the bag. 1,300. And the dock is done here, so we could probably send him south. We have another 100 remaining, so about 1,400 research in the bag. So long as we don't start another research project. Power production is up plus 28. So we should be able to start storing that in these large storage containers. Like we pour all the energy in there. No, it's giant batteries. It's like a bunch of car batteries wired together. So that should increase that by a couple hundred, so we can keep buildings working even when the wind is down. Specialist ready for action again. More research. More materials. And more scouting. Wow, 1,400 research. Hey, we have a rifle over there at the military camp or something like that, whatever that is. Neat. Looks like we have all the materials ready to build this thing, and the pandemic is finally here. That took a while. How are we doing with food now? 85. Good, we've stabilized that for the time being until a few harvests take place. The next thing we really need, though, is more and more and more people. Oh, you know what I should do? I had forgotten. Well, now that the pandemic's here, I'll keep these fully open. But I had forgotten that we need to turn off all of our medical tents. But a good idea that we probably keep one of them open at full capacity at all times now. So we'll get rid of those. You guys are attacking at the same time? We're not afraid of you weirdos. Get wrecked. Oh, yeah. No way you could stop Raptoria, baby. They attacked us during a pandemic. They have no chance. Alright, our battery storage is going up. Beautiful. And we'll shut down these medical tents afterwards and start focusing more on food. I could have done that earlier, but luckily we still had to do a lot of research on stuff anyway, so it's not like we could have done much more. We still got to research all the other things we want to do. Okay, let's go ahead and have our guy return to base with all his tools. And the scientist, you can continue to the rifle station. Nice. Okay, very good. Iodine pills are still here too, so there's only 7 of those. Don't really think we're in too much of a threat there. And how are we doing with the pandemic? I think I'm just going to shut these down and maybe leave 2 of these to go. Like, I honestly think 2 of those going would be just fine. So we have 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. Okay, well now we have extra labor. Let's assign that person. And the trapper should have 3, right? Yep, we got 3 people working on trapping all the time. And we've got plenty of medicine for everyone to get cured. Great. Okay, let's go south now. It'd be nice, by the way, in this game if there was a way to automatically tell the medical tents to only I'd like that, where if somebody, you know, it had medical training, they could go off and do farming until somebody was sick, and then they would have someone cover for them, or they would just leave their job to pull double duty. Nora is now an adult. Great. We've got more adults here. Rosie, you feeling better? All right, good. Let's get you out to the world map. Good. And then we will send her out to... Well, what's her fighting skill? 1? Oh, she's more of a scavenger then. She's going to be clean up. So we'll have her work with the... other guy who just came back to camp. And we'll have her grab stuff. So we'll have... this guy here go and clear the way, and then she'll bring back all the stuff. Perfect. Alright, let's see what else is next.
Huh?
We got 2, 2. Yeah, perfect. I don't even think we need this other one anymore. Shutting it down in a pandemic. Yeah, it looks like we have room for... Some people are going to have to wait their turn, but now we have extra labor available for some more jobs. Okay, cool. That's what we want to see, right? More optimized now. Good step forward. Ah, even more guns. Wow, okay. Let's get you on over here. And we'll send our friend back to the road. Oh, something here. Give permission to go hunt. Dumpster diving, awesome. Brings back 10 materials. Well, let's at least get one person there just to open up another medical tent. And let's send our friend to the world map. Start clearing the way. 7 colonists infected, so we should probably open those up again, actually. We'll wait until we get the all clear, and then we'll shut them down again. That'll be fine. Okay, head on over here. Perfect. Alright. So, now we just finished the environmental stuff, so let's get that started. We'll set up our environmental station here inside the camp. And that way we can clear room in the north, and especially the east. So we'll clear the area around the farms, so that way we can get those expanding, and then more room for living. Alright, that's it for today's episode, guys. Thank you very much for smashing the like button on the way out. Thanks for being the best community on YouTube, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.